Oh God in heaven, why do I keep doing this to myself? Alright, so I decided to take a bit of a segue from dinosaurs, and we're gonna see how the AI handles, not dinosaurs, or, dinosaur adjacent animals like flying reptiles and aquatic reptiles. But basically, we're just going to call them Ice Age animals, even though that's not quite right, since a lot of these animals wouldn't necessarily have existed during the Ice Age per se. But usually, it means the big mammals that existed before us, or in some cases, with us very early on, but no longer. Such as the woolly mammoth. However, we're going to play a game with the AI, because I know some people are going to argue and fight me. We're going to use the full, proper scientific species name, genus and species, for all of these. Even though a significant portion of these animals have pretty well-known common names, such as the woolly mammoth, or, if you're scientific, Mammothus primigenius. And I just want to see how the AI handles the formal terminology rather than the common usage. I feel like it would be able to handle the common name pretty well, but let's see how it handles not the common name. Also, yes, Bing redid their little thing here, so it's all fancy and it's got a nice little tie-dye effect going on, and that's actually, wow. Okay. Alright, let's go through these. That's not bad. That trunk looks weird to me, though. That one, too. The angle is all kind of screwy. But other than that, I mean, that's okay. As are these. I like that snow effect. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah. Alright, well, these baby mammoths are wrong. They are way too small. Baby mammoths, like that one in the back right there, that one is more in line with how small a baby mammoth actually would be. These are way too tiny. But, I mean, overall, especially by AI standards, it actually took the full scientific name and did well. Like, it knew what that was and gave us something that is pretty alright. So let's press forward and try more obscure stuff. Well, maybe not quite super obscure just yet. Smilodon populator. I'm just going to go with the type species for Smilodon, or saber-toothed cats. Or saber-toothed tiger if you want to be wrong. But whatever, we know what we're talking about. Like, the kitties with the big old honkin' fangs, and again, not that bad. That one looks pretty good. That one's got a broken fang, or just one that isn't there. That's a big poofy tail. They would not have had that. Very bulky, robust build, though. That's right. This isn't bad either. Again, with the poofy tail. I don't know why they do the poofy tail thing. I have no idea what those are supposed to be in the background, though. Okay. So there is a problem. It does have the canines, but it also has regular canines. So, no, it's one or the other. You don't get both, Mr. Kitty Cat. That's not allowed. Okay, this is better though. It's a Smilodon pack and a family unit. Overall not bad. They gave it stripes. They did the last one too. Ooh, look at him. That's a mean one. Still the poofy tail. But man, I really like the robust build on this one and the saber teeth. The stripes. Now you might be saying, well, they're not tigers. Yeah, yes, but we don't actually know what color Smilodon would have been. We have no idea what their coloration was. So it is not impossible to suggest that maybe they did have stripes to some extent. So you can't really say it's wrong. And it does look pretty cool. Like, this is kind of artistic representation if the AI wants to do it. Hey, not bad. It knew what it was trying to make. So, again, so far, nothing ridiculous. Ursus spalaeus. otherwise known as the cave bear. Now, if I type in the words cave bear, it's going to give me a bear in a cave. But Ursus Spelaeus these were big bears. Really big prehistoric bears. And, well, yeah, an interesting decision. Oh, it's miring it in this one. It appears to be in a cave that humans once inhabited. That's a very nice artwork by early humans, or human-related species. Again, it knows what it's supposed to be doing. It actually recognizes this. That's really interesting. Because it struggled with a lot of the dinosaurs. And a lot of the dinosaurs were very well known, like brachiosaurs. It could not do a sauropod to save its life. But even with the full scientific name, these, more Ice Age oriented mammals, it seems to be handling all okay. At least in the same ballpark. So far, nothing particularly offensive has occurred, which is greatly shocking, if we're being honest. While we're on the subject of bears, we're going to work on the short-faced bear, or the largest version, the giant short-faced bear, or Arctodus simus. Again, another bear. So we should see another bear. I'm sorry. No, nothing particularly offensive about these. He's just big, floofy, very floofy grizzlies, in my opinion. But this one... He's so fluffy. Look at him. He chunk. That's a chunky boy. Oh my goodness. He's so chunk. Looky. It knows what it is. Huh. It's, roughly what it's supposed to be. Again, it's supposed to be a bear. And they gave me a bear. Parasartheia bugtiense. And that is just... There we go. I'm sorry. Okay, you freaking... I tell you, Parasartheia, okay, which is, it's a big, it is very big, and it's probably one of the largest terrestrial mammals that ever existed, yes, but it's a mammal. It's a mammal, you guys. It's not a, it looks somewhat like this. There we go. That's a nice, reasonable render of this thing. You have given me your horrible interpretation of sauropods again. What the heck? Some of these are closer to brontosaurs, even though you couldn't handle that when I asked you to make me brontosaur. It's not a dinosaur. It's a mammal. This is what the heck is the matter with you? Hieratus moray, otherwise known as Hos Eagle, otherwise known as a really big friggin' bird. So I fully expect to see a really big bird, like a flying bird. You better give me a dang bird. You did. But this isn't really what I was looking... The size... These are babies. Hos Eagle was huge. Like, enormous. These are juveniles of the Hos Eagle. Like, I'll take that, but definitely not an adult. I'm gonna give you another try. I am. Just because you're in the right ballpark, but obviously there's some disconnect that we're missing here, that you are not really listening to me. And again, well, it's okay. I think the problem, other than that's Forktoes, and that's wrong. I think the problem is that there's really no scale here. It's not really illustrating well how big the Hos Eagle would have been, as they were very, very, very large birds. These look more like regular eagles. or hawks than anything else. But hey, I knew it didn't do this. Okay, it didn't do this. I'm still angry about that. Kalenkin Guillermoi. It's a Terra Bird. It's one of the Terra Birds. So I expect to see if that's not... No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You gave me a bird. Definitely not a Terra Bird. This is not a... No. Terra Birds had very large beaks. This is more like a stork. Yeah, no. No, you're wrong. You are wrong. Again. Chalicotherium goldfusi. Which, is a hard animal to describe, and this isn't it. This is not it. It would have looked like this. And not like this. This is not, no. What's with the horn? No. I like how the longer we go on, the worse it gets. Like, early on, it was doing pretty well. And the more we've progressed, the worse this has gotten. If you give me something close to a ground sloth when I'm not asking for a ground sloth, maybe Megalonyx jeffersoni, an actual giant ground sloth, might be more up your alley. Maybe that's what you want to see. That's not... God... A giant ground sloth is not just a regular sloth, okay, with way too many claws. That's just a normal sloth. There's nothing remarkable about these. Megalonyx was a really big ground sloth. It's just not a... No, that's not... I don't know why I bother anymore. Honestly. And with that, special thank you go out to my apex predators, Metal for Life Guy, Dr. Racer78, and Arthur Roy. Till next time, this is Darkness, and I bid you all a fun farewell.